Today I bring you something unique, a deep and tweakable phase distortion synthesizer. The best part, it's free, so let's go! This synth got my attention because, well, it's free and it looks nice, but also, and more importantly, because it uses a fairly uncommon way of synthesis, phase distortion. Not only that, the way it applies phase distortion is really advanced, because you have 3 phase distortion stages, which is a lot. But what's phase distortion? Well, it's complicated and I'm probably going to explain it wrongly, so I link a video down below that helped me a lot to understand this concept. Basically here you have this grid that you may think is a wave shaper, but actually is a phase shaper. You can see it as time and a point in the wave. So for example, if we do this, you can make that some points in the phase start earlier. To understand, let me show you an oscilloscope. As I said, a better explanation is on the description, so let's go directly to the synth. I love the design, the color palette and everything, and honestly I didn't know anything about this developer. The synthesizers look pretty interesting, so if you want, I could check them in a future video. Regency has 2 oscillators that are basically the same. You have controls for the volume, the panning, the coarse pitch, the fine pitch, you can sync the wave, and you have also a knob for the phase. This will be important in a moment. As I said, you have 3 phase distortion stages that you program on these grids, and by holding shift you can snap to grid, so you make any shape you want and then you start adding phase distortion. As I said, it's important that we have the phase knob right here, because changing the phase will change how the wave reacts to the shape. I find this synth to be really unique, as you won't always know how the end result is gonna go. This limitation in knowing what are you doing invites more to exploration. That means that it doesn't matter if you don't know anything about phase distortion, you can still be really creative with the synthesizer. Now, a difference between these and other phase distortion synthesizers like the Casio is that this time you have a filter, so you can combine phase distortion workflow with subtractive synthesis. Not only that, the filter sounds fat and the drive sounds amazing. Right here you can change the global pitch, and not only that, you can add portamento. And to choose the amount of voices, you have to click right here. And then you have the envelope for the amplitude. The modulation system works great. You click in assign and then choose any knob or fader you want. Then you start adding modulation to that parameter. Each modulator can be sent to 3 different parameters, and you have 3 envelopes and 3 LFOs. But in reality, as with Vital, these are not LFOs, these are more like an MSEG. You can even use them as envelopes. Now we have another really interesting modulator, which is the math. Just choose a source, let's choose the math 1, and with this we will modulate the cutoff point, and we choose LFO1 as the source. And as you will see here on this little square, this works as a wave shaper. You can add smoothing and change how the modulation will be sampled. Finally, you got the matrix, so you can add other modulators like velocity, note, mod wheel, and even a per note random. Finally, here on the bottom you have 3 effect slots, for example a simple delay, an EQ, a really nice beat crusher, a trans gate that can also be set to stereo. Then you have a really silky and crispy at the same time flanger. And finally, my favorite, you have a pattern delay. The way it works is that you program the pattern and you have the delay. This one can also be set to stereo, and when it's set to stereo, the left click will add to the left side and the right click will add to the right side. As I said, the most unique feature about the synthesizer are the 3 stages of phase distortion. Phase distortion is something really fun to use and fun to explore. Now there's one thing that you may consider a downside depending on the DAW you use. This synthesizer is only available as an audio unit, clap, and FL Studio native. That means that it doesn't have VST support. So if your DAW is only about VST or AAX, sadly you cannot use it. Still, more DAWs are adding clap like Reaper, so maybe you need to be patient. As I said, this synthesizer is pretty unique, it has a nice presentation, and it's completely free. So go and check it and tell me in the comments what do you think. But for now, I'm going to leave you. I will see you next time. Bye bye.